Hey look, I'm a shed hunter. Take that, Eric.
Do you have your shed permit?
No. Guys, as you can see, the hills are starting to come alive. The snow's melting, grass is starting to grow, animals are out roaming, and it's time to go do some fun things like shed hunting, or fishing, or turkey hunting. But our favorite thing to do this time of year is our annual Brush for Bucks conservation event. Guys, this will be our 5th year of hosting our conservation event, Brush for Bucks. This year we have chosen the hills over by Soda Springs, Idaho, to plant over 28,000 sagebrush and bitterbrush seedlings. And the reason we chose this year's location is for a couple different reasons.
I'm Drew Rutherford. I'm the wildlife biologist for the Pocatello Field Office in the Bureau of Land Management. So I started with fishing game in 2015 and then came to the BLM, and I worked seasonally while I was still in college. And then I went over to the Forest Service, finished my master's degree, and came back to Pocatello to work for the BLM. We're in the Soda Hills right now, just outside of Soda Springs. This area is one of the most prolific winter habitats that we have in East Idaho. They estimate that between 3,000 and 5,000 deer spend their winters here every single year. This is a good area for brush for bucks because we've been doing some vegetation treatments in here, trying to eradicate some of the invasive grasses that are coming in. And so planting shrubs back into that will do a long way at helping keep them out, as well as providing food for deer and elk through the winter here, which is when they struggle the most. And so if we can do more to feed them as best we can, then we'll get more deer and elk that survive the winter, and we'll have more deer and elk to recreate with in the fall and the rest of the year. So in Unit 72, there's approximately 30,000 mule deer that spend time in here, and in and out through different migration time of year. In this Soda Hills area, mule deer migrate all the way in here from Wyoming, and some of those migrations can get pretty long, and they come all the way down in here to spend the winter on these south faces where there's less snow, more open vegetation, and provide more food for them to eat through the winter. In northern populations, wintering ground and winter survivalship is what drives the population, and so the number of deer that you have in the fall can't be more deer than survived the previous winter. And so the more deer that you can carry over through the winter will give you more deer in the fall and the summer and the rest of the year. And so these winter habitats are crucial for that, because this is where they go. And if they can make it here, then they can go back to wherever else they're going to go for their summer and fall habitats. The first year of nutrition that fawn has. So when the fawn is born and they make it through their first summer, that first winter, and how well they're fed through that first summer will go a long ways in determining how big that buck will be later in life. And so the higher quality habitat that we can provide through the winter will help those bucks be bigger as they mature. We appreciate Hush and the Mule Deer Foundation and the Brush for Bucks program because projects like this are really important to keeping our mule deer around for future generations.
Like Casey said, this is the 5th annual Brush for Bucks event, and we want to get as many boots on the ground as possible. It's springtime. It's a good reason to get out and get some boots on the ground and put some effort back into conservation. What you can expect in an event like this is showing up early in the morning. We're going to get together and rally all the troops, and then some of the biologists are going to go over exactly what we're going to do and exactly how to plant the sagebrush. So we have a little dibble bar. You get a little rucksack full of plants, and these are plants that have been growing for what, like the last year?
12 months.
So we always do this 1 year in advance. So thanks to those who came out last year, we have a whole new crop of plants and brush to plant this year. So make sure you show up with warm clothing, probably some waterproof boots, some work gloves, and a good attitude.
So after we've completed planting those 28,000 plants we're going to plant this year, we are going to be provided with a glorious lunch that our good buddies at Camp Chef always provide. After lunch, we will have a drawing with over $15,000 of prizes from all of our favorite sponsors.
But we want to invite all of you to come out. The kids are welcome as well. So kids that are 12 and under are free. And then we have 2 ticket options this year. We have our VIP package, which is what we've done every year. And don't forget, this money actually helps us for the next year. So the $100 tickets are going to come with a swag bag, free lunch, and some gear from Hush. And then there's a $25 option, which we put up this year because we want to get as many people out here as we can. So the $25 will get you a spot, it will get you some gear and some plants, and then we'll also give you a free lunch.
So what we've always wanted with Brush for Bucks is for it to be a self-sustaining conservation project. So in years past, we've had to only offer the $100 ticket, which hopefully we can get enough people out there to pay for the next year's plants. Like Eric said, this year we're going to have 2 options because truly we're trying to raise money for the next project, but we're truly trying to get you guys involved in conservation.
Spots are limited and the tickets are live on both our website and our mobile app. Our mobile app is free. Make sure you download it by scanning this code. Go get your tickets and we hope to see you guys out there.
Do you guys even enjoy mule deer? How about mule deer hunting?
Hey guys, if you're passionate about shed hunting like I am, if you're passionate about mule deer and all wildlife in Idaho, make sure you get your ticket and join us at Brush for Bucks.
Or if you even just like a really good lunch, you should come out.
I'm on carnivore. Are you guys serving me?
Or if you just want to hang out with Matt and me and Jed and Eric, come out. Or if you want a chance to win one of the $15,000 of raffle prizes we're going to give away, come out. If you enjoy water ball mountain ops, come out. Is that all?
I'm probably going to come now for sure.